in today for a little bit of beautification, cosmetic holes. This lever started out at 75 grams, that's correct. And it is now at 73, and there's just a couple of more ideas I had, so I'm going to go in here. It's a little tricky, I must admit. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's better. So I'm going with my favorite pilot. I'm going to go a bit smaller. This is the 2mm, and oh, it's a 2.5. So let me start with 1.5. Just because this is so narrow, and if I don't get it in the middle, it's going to look awful. Maybe I'll get some more wood here. At least a little bit. Oh yeah, okay. How do we do this? I think that's okay, like that. And now I better check whether this is in focus. Barely. Okay, let me move this along here a little bit, so we stay in the middle of the picture. Right, I drilled 2 grams out of 75, so that's not 2%. That's like 1 point something percent. So as for pilot holes, the holes are marked and they're punched. Now I'm making sure that this all works out. So let me check. This was a 1.5mm drill. Okay, and I'm going to just start to drill and see. Where I want to be, and that so far looks good for the first 3, so I will do 5 in total. Nice. Sometimes things line up. Actually, this is the least amount of valuable material here at the very end. Don't even know what this is there for. There's a lot of extra material here at this end. But I'm kind of like applying the square logic. So if this is 1.5 millimeters, I don't want to go much more than 3 in depth, because eventually you just break the drill. But as for removing material, I'm staying completely safe. You see me also jumping from hole to hole, that is to keep everything cool. Just no good when it gets hot. Positioning is lovely. I'm gonna do just a touch more with this 1.5. Don't know why this starts to wobble after a while. But the drill is sharp, it produces a lot of shavings. And I think that's about as much as I want to do. This is very drill, so let's go up a size. I'm gonna take it easy. Because this is the last thing I'm gonna drill today. Already running out of arms. You think these delicate jobs are easy, but they're actually not, and I've drilled a lot recently. So, okay, so the second hole needs to move down a bit, so I'll try and do that by using gravity. Second hole down. There's absolutely no point in trying to bend the drill, it's just gonna break. But a little bit of gravity, at least going your direction. So that has helped a little. So let's leave it at that. So this all my hole became 2 millimeters. Positioning is nice. Guess a little bit of gravity on the top hole would be of help. And let me check for depth, so they feel about the same depth. Okay, number one. Ouch, this is so heavy. That's my depth. Okay, maybe I will explain the logic that I'm applying here. This is where this lever pulls here at this very hinge point. and so therefore this is dead material. So I'm drilling this in. This doesn't do much, but that's why I'm drilling here. I'm going to go for the next size hole. And, so what was that? That was 2. Go for 2.5. Okay, that's the drilling. And now I'm going to sink. Chamfer the hole. That's drilling actions done for one day. Just chamfer them a tiny little bit. There really isn't more room. But in this case I am preferring a big hole, as in a big diameter hole, versus a nice chamfer. So, because that's obviously more efficient. So now let me show you. Actually, I want to wait. So we were at 74 when we started with this, and we're now at 74. So the scale is obviously just not sensitive enough. But when it comes to beauty, so this is what we've done here just now. Okay, so that's 5 holes in this direction, definitely dead material. So also here, this is just covering up the movement. Same here. So the force, actually, think of it, this is the hole where the bolt sits. So this is it clamping on to the handlebar that I just chamfered, so that's just nothing much. Here's the hinge. Okay, so I've done nothing to that, and then the actual power transfer goes through there, whereas on the opposite side I took out the touch, and here also nothing, just here at the bottom end, because also your fingers basically go here, so I don't really want too much of a hole at the beginning. I don't know how this actually affects how it feels, but we shall see. So the next step is now sanding and polishing. This concludes me drilling for the time being. Okay, it's definitely, in my books, beautiful. Yeah, polish, and that's that.